Second line, Mobile's heading into the back straight. This is the first race of the evening from Maitland. Cloudy conditions. Mobile hits release point. Green light goes on, and they're away. And good speed in the centre from Zach McCool, who's going to surge to the lead early over Cash Don't Bounce. Right on with it from gate one, drops into the inside position there, running third. Just put in a couple of rough strides there. What a Dilemma got away nicely from the second line. It's up into fourth position early on. And then came a Rock and Roll Legacy, trapped a little bit deep. Our Bushwhacker on the inside, in the centre is Money in Tin Tin. And they were followed by Mithri's Magic. Back on the inside, our Grasshopper has now gone for a gallop. It's back last, and Guard's Eye Girl just ahead of it. Lead time was 30.1, and What a Dilemma now cruised over and took the lead over a Rock and Roll Legacy, who's been working hard for the first 3/4 of the first lap. Guard's Eye Girl is going on even wider on the track. It's 4 wide up in search of a prominent position. Then Zach McCool, who now ends up leaders back. Further back on the inside was Cash Don't Bounce, Money in Tin Tin in a nice spot in the running line as the brakes go on now. Then Mithri's Magic, back second last, is right on with it. It's got to the running line position, and our Bushwhacker is at the rear, and our Grasshopper galloped, and it's a couple of 100 metres away, being pulled out of the race. First quarter, 31.9. They leave the back straight. What a Dilemma on top, and is holding all the cards at the moment. Leads out over Guard's Eye Girl, who worked to get to the spot outside the leader, and Zach McCool, who handed up after leading early, ends up on the leader's back. Then a Rock and Roll Legacy, who's finally got it some cover. It's in the 1-1. Money in Tin Tin's had a lovely run, as has Cash Don't Bounce on its inside, but will need luck from there. Our Bushwhackers fall back on the inside, then Mithri's Magic, and the last one is right on with it. They get the bell. 31.3 was the second quarter, so they haven't gone hard in this at all, and it's What a Dilemma leading out over Guard's Eye Girl, Zach McCool. A Rock and Roll Legacy's under pressure in the 1-1 after that tough early run. Next on the inside was Cash Don't Bounce, followed by further back was our Bushwhacker. Money in Tin Tin's going to be forced to go 3 wide shortly as it's being dragged back. Then Mithri's Magic, and back to the rear is right on with it. Into the back straight they run, and still on top it's What a Dilemma. Goes a little bit quicker now, got away, lead out by 5 metres over Guard's Eye Girl, Zach McCool, and then our Bushwhacker the inside. Cash Don't Bounce, Money in Tin Tin peels wide, as does Mithri's Magic, and further back is right on with it. 30.4 was the third quarter, and What a Dilemma's got away. Pinched a nice break, got out by 15 metres over Guard's Eye Girl, Zach McCool, Mithri's Magic, Cash Don't Bounce, and then came our Bushwhacker right on with it, getting an inside run, but into the straight, and that's all What a Dilemma. It's racing away from them. Zach McCool right on with it, getting a late split. Mithri's Magic the outside, but What a Dilemma absolutely trots in. What a Dilemma by 30 metres. Second home right on with it. Third maybe Mithri's Magic, just ahead of Zach McCool, and then our Bushwhacker. Cash Don't Bounce. Next was a Rock and Roll Legacy. Further back then came Money in Tin Tin, didn't run on. Guard's Eye Girl second last, and just completing the course now, our Grasshopper.